Good morning, and welcome back to another PAA live show. This is Joe. We're going to go ahead and continue the AMT D8H Caterpillar Dozer. I'm signing into Facebook right now. Let's see how many people we can get in today. All right, so we're all started up and running. People should be noticing me very soon here, and we should be ready to rock and roll. All right, so now we is ready. All right, so I went ahead and finished the other side, as you can see, of the tracks last night, just so we got a little bit of head start. And I got the parts all out and ready, and I got them all cleaned up. We can just glue them on into place. I'm excited that we're getting to the bulldozer part of it, actually the blade part of it, so that's pretty cool. Pistons and stuff. There's going to be some painting I'm going to have to do as I see that I need to change the color from caterpillar yellow to like a, I think they call it silver or something. But it's going to be basically like a metal looking. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well and look for which ones I need to do after I build it. We're going to finish off 14 today and try to get into 15 at least, because it doesn't look like there's too many parts there for me to try to find and grab. I wasn't going to do that, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's see who comes in and says good morning to me. And let's go back over to the Facebook and say good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's get the shout outs to YouTube out of the way. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell so you get notifications of when I'm on and when I'm doing other videos. So, good morning, Mr. Joseph Schaefer. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I'm just right now doing basically the intro, and then we're going to move on to building. I did say that I already did the other side of the tracks here on the D8H dozer. I have number 14 set up to finish off for today, and hopefully get into number 15 on the instructions. So that's where we're at. How was your sleep? Did you get some good sleep last night, sir? Did you bring your coffee? I brought mine. Brought my coffee in plastic. Y'all need to bring your coffee in plastic. That would be an awesome thing. 8, 9 people building at the same time, different things. That's cool. Excuse me, I woke up a little off today, but we're good. Everything was good. I noticed last night also as well that I have to touch up a little bit of my non-skid that I got on here. So I got to touch that up. I don't really like the way that looks. I got to fix that up. Also, I think I want to touch up the seat arms. I think I'm going to kind of sand them down and do them over again. But otherwise, everything went together really easy, really quick and smooth. The only problem there might have been was with the tracks. You got to watch out when you put the tracks together. I showed yesterday on the video how to put them together. So let's, I guess, get to it. We're working on number 15. Shout out, first of all, to my buddy Lad from Lad's Body Repair and Detailing. They're at 18251 5 Points Pike, Mount Sterling, Ohio, 43143. Talk to Dave. Dave's a good guy, man. Hey, Steven, how are you? Good morning, brother. Okay, cool. So I'm glad you checked in, brother. I'm glad you said hi. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what you drink in the mornings, tea or soda or something, but you're welcome to grab one of those. Or water for that matter, if that's what your preference is. Bring that and bring some plastic. Come hang out with us every day. We do this every day. I try to do this every day between 10 and 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, just for the plastic addiction users. I guess TMA users as well, because we got some of our members that pop in that belong to that one as well. So shout out to those guys, Plastic Addictions Anonymous, of course, right here on Facebook, as well as the Model Asylum on Facebook. The new group to add to my list is going to be Fantastic Plastic Model Garage. Check that out. That's for everybody from beginners that are just checking the hobby out and want to look at the models, and maybe they're going to go build, or they're, professionals and they've been doing it a long time, and maybe they'll be willing to help the novices out. It's kind of like a spreadsheet I'm kind of trying to do. I'm doing like, cars and trucks on one, just about anything else on the other that comes to building anything model like, and then I want to, just try to get these newbies in here so that they can see the hobby is fun. It is a collectible thing. You can actually, enjoy them for a very long time as long as you take care of them. So I just trying to get people in, and as many followers, members, and likes as we can get, guys, get our name out there. Speaking of that, platforms are And if you want information on those, you can look at the other videos. Gatorade, there you go, that'll work. Gatorade, Powerade. All the platforms that we're on are YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So we're on 5 different platforms, so you guys can find us anywhere on that. If you want the information on where to find each one of those, either you can check out some of the other videos on YouTube that I have out there, or you can PM me and I can give you information on that as well. So that's that on the announcements. Announcement number 3 is going to be about the December, just a reminder about the December car and model show. I'm going to be attending and trying to shoot as live as I can, although I'm hoping to find someone who's got a better phone than I do, because you guys know how my phone before it really isn't the greatest in the world, so I don't want to do that. It all depends also as the Wi-Fi, what kind of Wi-Fi I get there. You know, I can do it fine here, right here at the house, right next to the Wi-Fi, but when I start leaving here, it kind of gets sketchy because you got to find a Wi-Fi. But anyways, it's the model car show, so you guys come check it out. It's at the Tampa Fairgrounds in Tampa, Florida. It's December the 4th and 5th. It's my birthday's the 3rd, so I'll be going there. That'll be my birthday present for myself. I'm going to go to the show, and I'm going to add a couple of models in the contest. You can find all the information on either one of my Facebook groups, as well as in videos on the YouTube channel. Also on Facebook, you'll be able to find any registration and the actual Masters Awards and other awards that they're giving out. So go check it out. It's Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Awards are 1 p.m. Sunday. So you guys, there's a contest registration also on the pages as well as this form. So I want to do that. If you have any questions that you might have about it, you can contact Michael Blind. He is one of our members here. You can message him, tell him I sent you, and he'll answer any more of your questions. I'm not sure what his affiliation with it. I'm pretty sure he's the one that is doing the West Coast modeling. I think that's his thing. So you guys go check that out. You guys, it may be really interesting, guys. I've never been to one. Yeah, it's West Coast Auto Models. I'm sorry. So that's the one he's affiliated. So his name is Mike Alvarez. If you want his phone number on him, you can check the form out or PM me and I can ship it to you. I just don't want to bug him out on Facebook or anything where everybody starts yanking his chain on his phone. So if you're really interested and you want to go and you really want some more information, you need to talk to Mike. Either find the forms. Where was I at? I'm sorry, guys. Forms. You can also find them for registration for your models. I think it's $7, if I'm not mistaken, from 1 to 100 models. You don't pay any more than $7 to enter the contest. So also speaking of that, eventually I'm going to put up 3 builds. I already know 2 of them, and I want you guys to pick up one of the other 3 that I put out and tell me which one you guys think I should put up, because I'm going to take a truck as well. But I'm going to do Woody's panel side, and I'm going to do a 34 coupe to go into their contest as the 40s and the Woody's theme. So I'm doing that, and then I want to do one more vehicle not in their theme, as well as maybe a couple of trucks. Anyways, we'll see what happens. So let's carry on for that. Oh, I understand that, dude. Believe me, right after this show, I'm going out and I'm mowing my lawn, brother. You can walk outside and feel like you walked right out of a shower with your clothes on. So it is humid, it is hot as heck here. So I got to do that after this. And I missed bolt pickup, so I won't be able to shoot you guys my dropping of my tree over here, which is going to be a very big celebration. It's been there 35 years and being a pain in my rump. Every year there's a ton of leaves. Every year there's like all kinds of. They killed all my grass over there on that side, so I gotta get rid of it. So it'll be probably the following month if I don't do it this weekend and just let it sit on the side. If I do, I'll go ahead and let you guys see that too. The one that the neighbor had somebody come prune and screw all up on me. Now I have no choice but to pull it down. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So you guys can check that out as well. Upcoming things, go check the videos out on YouTube if you want to know what's coming up. I have a video out there that shows upcomings, and I made a recent one about the fire truck. What else, guys? I don't think I'm missing anybody or anything. I do want to give a shout out to Clem O'Day. He runs Down Under Mini Models. Go check him out on YouTube. You'll like it. He does lots of little mini stuff. So hey Steve, my wife thought it was funny, believe it or not. What she asked me when she got home was, why are they still out there? I told her because I'm going to leave them until I get old. She says, you are old. Well, guess what? Older. So I am actually going to, I was going to mention that in a couple of minutes. I am actually going to go and change it because the way I put them on there, it looks like he's got legs spreading out and the body's coming down. But what I'd like to do is kind of flap it in the wind like a flag. But I got to check with a couple of things with Paul before I start messing with the skivvies. And I will deck myself all out in biohazard stuff before I go out there and touch it again. Although I must say that it rained like crap for like an hour and a half. So maybe it is clean enough for me to just go touch them by hand. But I don't want to take any chances. You know, my antenna's kind of looking like it's leaning, like it ain't feeling so good today. So, but I'm going to change that more like a flag. So I want it to wave in the wind. Every time the wind blows, I want people to see it flapping in the wind. And I might actually go out there and put PL on it for Paul Lovelace. You never know, guys. It is on TikTok as well, by the way, the video of that, just so you guys know. It is on YouTube. So if anybody missed that video of that, you guys go ahead and, you guys, I thought you might like that too. You guys go ahead and check those videos out, guys, please. And do me a favor, please, do subscribe and do like my videos because it does help me out and, you know, and it gets me closer. The more you subscribe, the closer I get to being able to not have to use, you know, multiple programming. All right, brother, be safe, man. Take it easy. I'll talk with you later, Steven. All right. Steven's out of here, guys. All right, so it looks like it's us, Joe. Oh, Coke. Okay, well, I had Coke here for Paul. I can handle that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to finish off the number 14, guys, so that we can move along to number 15. It's really not a lot. I have all the parts numbered, as I said. The way the instructions go, let me pull my graphic up here real quick, guys, and I'll be right to you. Not the thumbnail, this one. Okay, so the graphic shows that we're adding number 75 and 73 and 97 and 98 on both sides. Those are the ones that we're adding on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and find those. We're going to do 75, which I haven't written, 75 and 73, which is going to go on, let me flip this whole thing around, hold on. The way they got it facing is the bulldozer facing to your left. So these go like so. And it does appear that these go inside. No, they don't. They go on the outside. Let go of it. You need to let go of it. That's why I didn't glue it. And yep, there's the spot right there that it shows that it goes on. Okay, so put these two together. That is 73 and 75. Those go together first of all, and then you need one. I think it's 98 and 97. Yeah, 198, 197. So keep them apart so you know they're left and right, so because they are going to sit and fit differently. All right, so we're ready for that. Yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and just kind of, whoops, take the both off because we're going to do them both. So we're going to take the body and put it to the side a little bit, guys. You guys can still see that, I think, right? All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to reach over and grab my glue. It's the only thing I wasn't ready with. I'm going to scroll down, see if anybody else came in. All right, looks like it's me and you, Joseph. You built anything, brother, or just hanging with us? All right. So you mentioned the other day that Tony and Candy don't run the auction; they just do auctions there. Who's the one that does the running of it? I don't think I know that name, or I may have that name and know it, and not know exactly what, you know, who he is, or she is. Oh, is that part of Leo? Could that be part of? Is that part of Leo's hobbies or something? I think I saw that once. Maybe I'm wrong. He's on our group as well, guys. Leo's hobbies. Go check him out too. Like I said, I don't mind giving guys there on my group shout outs, man. You know, it's all cool. I'm just sitting here building, talking. So if you guys got any questions, like I said, feel free to jump right on up there, man, and hit me up. I am using the very little bit amount of glue as I can. I'm just basically letting the glue very slowly tip out. So it's not really getting a lot on it, but I am going to go back on the back side of it and push it back over so that it doesn't make a whole lot of a mess. And then we're just going to put 73 and 75 together. There is a bend in it, so you're going to want to slide it right up against this notch right here. There's a little notch right there. So that's where you're going to want to slide it up to. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that notch first so I know that I got it in place. And then I'm just going to drop it down. And then slide it forward a little bit just to make sure everything connects right and looks correct. Yeah, there's a little notch right there that it fits right in, and then it closes right off. I will do a little bit of cleanup on this when it's dry. I might have to put a clothespin on it. You may have to put a clothespin on it to get it to stay, because it does have a little bit of a bevel, and it does have a little bit of a bend, so that sometimes they don't stay together good. And I don't want to get glue all over myself, so I don't want to touch the seam yet, or I don't want to get glue all over the thing either. So this sets up enough. I'll get in there and get the little bit of excess off that's in there, and we'll go from there. So basically, if I'm doing this correctly, this is the one side, this is the other side, and they're showing us to do this side. So we're going to put this one to the side. We don't get mixed up here. So we are doing the, I don't know what you would call it, driver or passenger. So I guess driver's side because the seat's closer to the side. So we'll call that the driver's side. And they're showing you that you put them, where is my thing again? There it is. They're showing that they go right here on these thingies. So there's two little I want to say raised points right here and here. They do look like they coincide and go with these actual places here. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of put that in like that and see if that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is, guys. It goes in like that, okay? Now, with that being said, and that up there, they're saying one go, okay, so I see. So one goes on one side. Now, the angle part of it goes up, guys. So number 75 or 78 would go into the outside, it shows. Now, does it show that it goes into the pin? I need to scroll over a bit. Let's see what we got. 97 goes on. So if it's sitting like this, which is where it goes, let's say it's sitting like that. I haven't got that glued on yet because I'm still waiting for it to set up. It's set up enough for me to touch it. It takes a couple seconds. So we have that. Then you got these two pins here at the back side. It's showing 97 as going to the inside. So the inside here, like so. Now I'm going to just naturally assume that I'm not supposed to glue that. For some reason or other, I'm thinking I'm not supposed to glue that. It tells me right here not to glue that, not to glue that. So again, we're running into a lot of different places that you're not supposed to glue. You're not supposed to put glue on, I got it right down here, not glue on number 12, 194 to 195. You're not supposed to put glue on those. Okay, so that's good. So we didn't do that. You're not supposed to glue 110 and 111's hole in the middle. It does look like these are gluable because it does not say not to. Maybe it does. Wait a minute. Let's see where we're at. We're at 74 and 72, right? 74 and 72. It says glue those two together. It says for 97, 92, 98, don't glue the round. Why is that thing? Why? How the hell am I going to keep them stay on there? That's wrong. So 97, 98, it does say glue. There we go. We got it. Okay, so they go with the, from what it looks like, they go this way, guys, with the edge going downward. I'm trying to make sure I got this right, guys. I don't want to get you guys up. Hang on. Okay, so that would be the way it looks to me because they have the humps down. Okay. So they would put one on one side, put the humps down so that they match. Now, guys, you got to make sure you put the same ones on the same side. So, you know, if you put one on this side, and that's the way it goes downward, it shows. And then this one on this side, it goes downward, it shows. Like so. All right, and that's the way you would glue that on that. And I would recommend gluing that on these. And while it's setting up, once it gets a little more set up, then you can put this onto this part and set that aside and do the other one. So this is going to be a fairly easy, quick build today, guys. But I am going to try to at least have enough time to get just a little dot right inside. That's all I'm going to do on each one of them. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on so I don't get messed up on where they go. So, and I'm just going to set it down here so that they stay straight like they're supposed to. And then we got those on. We're going to go ahead and move to the other one just because I know where it goes and how it goes now. There's no way to mess it up. Well, there's a lot of ways to mess it up, but I won't mess it up, I hope. But my lives mean lives, guys. That means if you see me go oops or hear me go oops, I just messed up and you guys got to see it and how I fixed it or what my mess up was. I think I do that just because I want everybody to know, hey, there was a problem here with me having the kit. Maybe you'll have that same problem or a different problem. So watch out. The kid is, got its little quirks, but everything went together. All the other track went together perfectly fine. So it was an awesome evening putting the track together. It only took me about 45 minutes once I focused directly on it. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these into place like so. After I kind of take my fingernail, make sure there's no glue sticking up off of the seam. And that seam glued together pretty good, guys. It really did. It looks pretty good. So I am gonna, like I said, just kind of rub my finger across it, and then later on, what I'll do is I'll take a light scrape to it. Matter of fact, that feels like it's solid enough for me to do that now. I just wait for it to harden up just a little bit. And I just kind of get the top stuff off. So I'll just run on the seam. Needs to make it look like you pushed it in there anyway, so it looks like one seam. And you're taking pictures. There we go. All right. So there's that side. All right. Like I said, I'll clean it up a little bit more as I go along. So, all right. So there's this, which goes this way. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on, guys. All right. So I'm gonna just put some glue here. I really need to go get my tip and clean it because I'm really not liking just using the edge of the tube. All right, we get anybody else coming in? Hey, Robert, what's up, buddy? Hey, Miss Candy, I haven't looked up in a minute. I've been focusing. Sorry, guys. Hello, young lady. Hey, buddy, how are you? Thanks for coming into the show. I am playing. It is looking good, pretty good so far, man. Like I said, last night I cheated and I went ahead and made the other side tracks, so y'all can beat me up later. But I wanted to be able to get to the dozer part, man, the dozer part. When you get to that blade and see how that looks, once you put that on, it starts to look like a real dozer. Right now, it's getting there. I don't think I put very much glue on there at all, did I? Nope. Dang it. Trying not to overflow the glue here, guys, because my tips are all busted and clogged. Oh, I didn't use my... Oh, okay, man. You know, I'm going to find my one. I'm going to clean it. I was just being lazy and didn't want to clean it. So I'll go clean my tip, because I really don't want to. And it does appear that these are going to go on the inside, and they're probably braces. I don't know for sure yet, but they're probably braces for the back. I think there's a trencher on the back of this too. Okay, honey. Hey, Michael, thanks, buddy, for stopping in. You guys watched the video earlier. I gave a shout out to you in the hobby, in the car show, in the model show coming up in December. So check that out. Glad you could pop in and say hi. Appreciate it. And like I said, you guys, I understand you guys work and stuff. You know, it's all cool. You know, you show, you don't. It's all cool. I'm still gonna come here. And maybe once in a while, you guys can pop in and say hi for 5 minutes, or even a minute. That's perfectly fine. At least I know you guys saw it. And it's getting out there. All right, so we got this all pretty much set up. I really don't like how that's not straight. There we go. That's not straight. That's not straight. All right, now they're straight. Okay, so now we have the one full side of the track ready to rock and roll. So my issue here is I think I may have just done the do-do-do-boo-boo, but it does not show me to put the tracks on yet, guys. Even now, hold on. I need to run through the instructions real quick. See how far up before they have me put the... Oh, no, they don't actually show... They show it here. Going into place and going on, so we'll be doing that. All right. So that's fine. We will be putting this on in this one. We'll be putting them both on and mounting them in this one. It will be all done. This brace right here goes underneath right about mid where the front of the seat is. So we're going to be hitting that. All right. So, okay, cool. Got it. All right. So this is going to pretty much attach both of the drives to the tractor itself. So that once it moves all around, it'll move all around as one part now. But I think I'm going to have, yeah, so I'm going to move along to the blade. And we'll see how far we get. And I still got another half an hour or so. And this seems like it's going to go to the trigger. So I'm going to set this aside for the moment, because I know it's going to be a pain in my rear endola to get it up into place because of that round pin right there. And this is exactly why I probably should have turned this over. Oh, you know what I need to do, guys? Check it out. There goes one of them oops. I need to make sure I'm not on my, see, I'm on my levers. I don't want to break my levers, guys. Hang on. I have to turn it over, and I should have known to do that already before I even started building. I knew that. I saw that in instructions, and I just did it. All right, so to prevent from breaking your handles and stuff, my recommendation is that you put it up a little bit, because this is going to be interesting, guys. Now I got to figure out which side it goes on. Okay, so this is going to go inside, evidently inside the wheel here, like so. So you have to. The only thing I can see that is going to. Let me put this thing together. Let's put this together. Let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. All right, guys. This is the center brace beam. Now, this center brace beam connects the front together. The back is connected to the actual chassis and cab area, frame area. So this is basically the support for the front of the tracks. I guess once you get it into place, it's going to even them up and let it stand properly, because right now it doesn't stand properly when you sit it. The nose tilts down, of course. All right, so let's go these together. Make sure I got the top to the top and the bottom to the bottom, like so. I'm going to go to my instructions. I'm going to look on my instructions here real quick and see how they're doing it. They're doing it with this pins up and in. So there's two little pins here, which looks like they pivot. Okay, where they're showing that they're going, in this little box, you guys can't see it, but there's a little box on the instructions. Hi, Zeuser. There's my puppy, Zeuser. Okay, there's a little box here on the instructions, guys, just so you know. It's telling me exactly what to do. Let me get this light off too. There you go. That should be better for you guys. Is that better, guys? Sorry, that was my bad. Look at that half-hour show where I didn't have the lights right. All right, so they're showing me a little box that's showing it that it's going right into. Just slide this forward a little bit. Watch them arms. Watch them arms. Okay, there's a little spacer in here that would go into it. Looks like it sits right in here like so. Okay, now in all reality, I would have never glued that anyways. I would have known, but they're telling you don't glue it, so don't glue it. And that would attach to here. There's an opening, and on this one there's an opening. But that's after you put this into place. So once you get this into place, so let's pull this back off. Luckily it wasn't more than 5 minutes because it was sticking. Okay, so we got that. So now we're going to take and put a little bit of glue here. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Maybe it goes right inside. Hold on. So let's try that. Let's try getting this into the hole there, this into here. That's exactly what it is. Hold on, guys. You don't glue this at all. Watch this. This is pretty cool. I didn't even realize this. So this is how this goes, and it's going to just kind of ride on it. Oops, I just opened up one of the right and yonder, guys. All right, then I got to fix the. Am I in the right spot? I am not even in the right spot, guys. Hang tight. Okay, there we go. I want to get that in the hole there. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's it. Let me go ahead and fix the track now, and then I can turn it back over now. All right, so get the track hook back up. Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so track's hooked back up. So there you go, guys. It pivots. Okay. That's what it's supposed to do. All right. So now, I think myself personally, I missed something because I thought there was a rod that went through it that held it into place. But maybe I'm incorrect. Let me switch back real quick, guys. I do not see a rod, so I am mistaken. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so that's basically it. So now I'm going to attach how those. See, that's the thing. That's going to be the pain in the butt. You putting these things back on is not going to be a pretty thing. So, oh, you know what it is now? I have it turned around. That's what it is. So hang tight. So maybe it will be easy. Hold on. All right. So once I get these on, yeah, I can raise it up. Ooh. Bummer, dudes. All right. So watch out for that too. Maybe I should put a little piece of tape in there is what I should do. Let me do that real quick. Do I have any decent tape that I can use? Well, I ran out of tape the other day, and now, of course, I need some. Even scotch tape will work for a moment. I can't even seem to find how scotch tape, guys. Well, blow me down. I'm a model builder with no tape, man. Go figure. All right, so we'll just do it however we have to. All right, so this is going to go on here, and I know that this is the right one for this one, right? Yep, it's got the glue and everything on it. So once I get this into place, I got to put this onto here. So we get this into place. We're going to hold this into place. Put this one in. Find the right spot for it. I can't see. There we go. Okay, find the right spot for it. Then it goes into the square part there. And this goes. That doesn't look like that's going to work right. How the heck is that going to work? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Am I doing something here messed up? Nope, they're facing the inside. Just like they're supposed to. Trying to see. Oh, you know what? So if these go on here, and this is supposed to go in there or there. Let's see which one it would fit better in. Let's see if it would go in this better. So yes, so this is where we're going to put this one, okay? And it does actually coincide with this little blocks right here. See these little things right here? So I would automatically just go ahead and put those with it. That's where it's going to go, guys, okay? So we're going to put this on, a little bit of glue on this one, and then we're going to get this into place, and then we'll slide the cross member in and put the other side on. See? Oopses, guys. Figure it out as I go along, okay? Oops. I don't want to break my dang. You know what would make it easier if I just do this? Hey, check it out, dudes. Figured a way to do it. All right. There's the oopses, guys. Sorry about that. Morning, Brother Dave. How are you? All right. So you guys got to see the first oopses of the morning. So now I know that this goes here and goes in there like that. Now, this is where I need to make sure that where it's telling me to glue and not to glue. So I am putting number 97 and 98. And it's telling me to glue it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to glue this piece on here now. And then we're going to put the cross member in. I'll flip it over and we'll do the other side. And then we'll let it set up while we pull the blade and stuff. All right, so we got it covered here. A little bit more here. This is evidently the extra beam support for whatever is going to be hooked up to the back. So I would just move this just like this. There you go. And then it would go into here like so. Take this piece. Where did it go, guys? You know it's here somewhere. Instructions. Oops, sorry about that, guys. That was me, man. Alright, guys. So we got that. Cross member needs to go in. And then we got these two other ones. One on one side, one on the other. So we know which ones those are. I know how they go anyways now. So, now that we got that set, let's let that sit for a minute. Because I want to put that in and see if these things get. Because once you put this in and get it all squared away, I'll show you the bottom once I get the cross member in and get it in the spot the way it's supposed to go and how it's supposed to do together. I'll pull it together particularly. So we need to put this, like it showed, downward in the square and then into the actual bracket that there's at the bottom of this one. Now that's done. Now we got those everything there into place. Again, when I flip this over and I see how it sits, I'll know if I'm supposed to glue this or not. So that's one thing that you guys will have to check out with me as I go along. Because once I turn it over, that's going to fit perfectly right into that spot. So that's what we want. All right, so next one, which is going to be easier now because I know exactly what I'm doing. So we got to build this one first and get it ready to roll. Because we know that that's going to go right on. And then we're going to do this. What was it? 78, 77, 78, I think it was, or 78 and 79? I forget which one it is. Hang on, hold on. It is, yeah, 98 and 97. Oh my goodness, I was way off on that one. All right, so we got a little bit of glue. Again, we're going to tuck it, make sure that it gets right in that little wedge. And put them together, hold them together for a couple minutes, but the other one put together pretty good. I don't know if this one's going to, if I'm going to get lucky both of them, or if I'm going to have to let it sit with glue on it. What are you doing, stupid? Oh. Fine, fool. Okay, a little bit of an oops there, but I got it fixed now. Alright, so glue these two together. It's number 72 and 74 that I'm putting together here. And the instructions shows that it goes on the other one just like this, just like the other one did. So that's what we're going to do. Then this side, if I have it correct, and I lay it on the side if I have it correct, is the one that takes two of those. It only shows one on this side though, so which one does it show on this one? It shows the one on the, oh no, it shows both. It does, it shows both. Okay, we got it, we good. All right, we're good. So that's exactly the way it goes. Now we're going to take these two, again, and set this down. Make sure that it's nice and square and nice and seamed. And let it sit for a couple of seconds. What else we get in? Yeah, the thing must have fallen apart on me now and then. But no, the tracks, when you paint them, just go ahead and clean out the track areas and track brackets and stuff. I also made some of the wheels turn, just so everybody knows. It will roll eventually. But right now I'm just trying to get these tracks and so on. Okay, so now we're going to do the 78, 79. We're going to do them the same way. I can see how they go on. I can look at that, and I can put this one on this side and know that that's the way it goes, like so. Okay, it's going to have the angle towards the front of the tractor with the flat portion down, so that when it goes in, this portion connects to this square right here. All right, so we'll do that. We're going to get that on there. So I'm assuming that's going to be actually braced for whatever's on there. So just a tiny bit. I'm only putting a little tiny dot, and I'm moving, using the end of my glue to. You guys probably can't see that. I'm sorry, guys. Tell me, hey, yo, man, I can't see nothing. All right, so we're going to put that on there. So this goes this way. So there's one. Now let's go find the other one. Let's sit there like that for a minute. So now we're searching for the other one, which I think fell off the table. Here's why I can't find it. All right. So let's go ahead and set this over here, because that's all set up and ready to be put this side on. And then that's all done. We can move right along to the blade. So let's see if I can find it. Anybody else see it? Yeah, I think it fell off. The table. If not, it will when I stand up. Nope. Keyboard. Oh. Okay, guys. Gremlins here. I see it. See, I'm blind. See, guys, I'm really losing it there. See, it was sitting right there when I picked up the instructions. All right, so the other side now. Boo-boos, oopses, and oh my gods. You will definitely hear some of those while I build. So if you don't want to hear those, turn your volume off. Just kidding. So is anybody building with me, or am I building by myself? And all right, so now we're going to put this into place first, because my daddy didn't raise no fools. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over, because I noticed it definitely was easier to put on when I was on the right side of it. So we're going to hold this all together, and we're just going to flip it over here like so. There we go. So I can get to that a little better. I still want to brace it, because I don't want it to pop any of my handles and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of these blocks in here. Yeah, that ought to do. Yeah, that ought to do. Okay, so now I am going to attempt
to do the unattemptable.
to put this on there. I don't know how that's going to work, guys. I guess as long as it's not glued, it doesn't matter. But am I supposed to glue that? I don't think I'm supposed to glue that. No, it says don't glue there. And the holes are wide enough to not glue when it's pivoting, so it doesn't make any sense to glue that either, but it really doesn't say, guys. And like I said, the instructions have numbers on them, little pictures on them, and X's and glue points, so that's pretty simple to follow. So, all right, I think we're good. So, yep, we got to figure out how to put this on here. Excuse me for coming down. Hi, guys. All right, so that on there. Now, if I'm good, and I may not be as good as I think I am, because what's going to be holding that into place then, in the back there? I guess that's what that is for? Do that in place? All right, we'll do what you said. All right, so now we're going to change positions on it, because now I got everything in the right place, and I want to put the bottom rail in. Oh, that didn't connect in like it was supposed to. Why not? I'm far enough away. I'm in there. What am I doing wrong, guys? Hang tight. There's got to be something I'm missing. All right. So there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Okay, now I got it. Why is it doing that? Hang tight, guys. You know what I think it is? I think this is in the wrong spot, in the wrong hole. Watch when you put it in that it's in the center, guys. I just realized I wasn't in the center. That's all it was. Got to be in the center of that pin correctly. Yeah, that's going to be better. That's going to be much better. Hold on. All right, now we got it, guys. So, guys, recommendation: make sure to have some tape available to put these things in perspective while you're trying to. All right, so that's going to be an easy. See, because that's exactly what happens. That's supposed to be glued into that spot. And that's what holds these, and then these things flat. Okay, so I'm not going to glue them. I would really like to drill a hole, is what I would like to do, so that they actually pivot where they're supposed to. Because if I glue that, which I did glue them on the ends of it, I wasn't supposed to do that, guys. Hang tight. I got it now. Holy Polito. Let's remove this real quick. by turning that a little bit that way. And I want to spin these so that the glue doesn't harden on the pin. Now I get it. All right, so I got it, guys. See? These instructions are a pain in the Rumpelstiltskin, but I got it. All right, so now, with the first one, I see the track came apart, but with the first one, I'm going to go ahead and glue just the little end pieces into place, right into there. So I'm going to put a little glue right on down there and glue these into place right here, because that is how this is going to move. With the, okay, so that's it. Gotcha. All right, so hang on there, guys. Let me get some glue on these little doohickeys here to get them nice and sealed up in there. And, okay, cool, I can get it to that way. Okay, cool. Give me a light, guys. I'm going blind. So you can see all the oopses. Live is live, man. Oh, cool, you're going to be building waves? You're gonna post pictures, Rob? I want to see it. What's more? How much more you got to go, bro? A lot or a little? I remember, guys, these things get glued right down onto the bottom of the, which I didn't catch. I don't seem to be able to get to that because that came up there like that. So I can go right in here like this. All right. So if you catch it early, like I didn't, I recommend that you go ahead and put this and glue these into place and hold them into place. Because once you do that, this bar, this is going to raise up and down, so you can move this. So I recommend you just take it and just put whatever here. And if this doesn't do good enough for you with regular glue, super glue that puppy, because this has to stay in one place. Because that is what's going to make your wheels pivot. See what I'm saying? So you don't want it to come loose. So you want to hold it nice and tight, make sure it stays. I'm trying to keep off my handles. All right, so if I put that in there too, I can put the tracks on fairly easy, guys. It's not a big deal. All right, so we put this into the square hole, which I don't need to see because I know it's right there somewhere. There it is. So if I keep moving that over to the center, okay, so that's there. Now, that should help hold that into place. I am going to go ahead and check it, make sure I'm going to be able to, move it. So I got the glue broke loose, I got the glue broke loose. I got this exactly where it's supposed to go, supposedly. Make sure I got it right where it's supposed to go. Yep, it's right on the spot where it looks like it goes. So we're good there. So I'm going to go ahead, just for general purpose, down here in the corner, I'm going to make a dot. Just give it a little bit more bonding, and then I'm just going to pull it up the wall. Same thing I'm going to do over here on the inside here. I'm just going to kind of make a dot and kind of poke it onto the wall. And then I'm going to shove this over. There we go. Now, if those are in the correct places, everything's going to work out correct. All right? So I would recommend you get a stick though, because I'm getting tired of playing with this thing. And just put a stick under here, guys. Right, if you can. Just to stop it from running. Now, how are you going to do that way around there, dummy? There we go. All right, so now at least I can hold these into place. And make sure they're nice and strong so that it holds the weight of the tracks. All right, so there, we're good there. All right, so now, no pressure on that anymore. Keep this down into place. Keep my fingers on it. Like I said, if this don't work, guys, pull a little bit of the super glue trick just on the inside. I left it to the inside in case I needed to do that. I only glued to the outsides of them with the regular glue. Oh man, that's all right. You can still, there's an update for my phone. I'm sorry. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the cross member back in. So remember, the pin's going towards the chassis, guys. Just going to find the square, get it up into the square, and then walk it over. Now, like I said, this is what I'm going to do this time. I don't want to let that go because I don't want it to come loose again. But it shouldn't if I support it, right? Right. So let's support it with all these. See if we can do that. Okay. That's not going to work with this wheel. So here we go, guys. All right. So here. It's going to be a little heavy on one side, so kind of lean it to one side. That's just the Bulldozer, the Dozer blades pinion. So that goes in, that stays loose. All right, so the problem it's going to have is getting the tracks to stay in place and still be able to move, guys. So that's a very important thing I just noticed that I hadn't gotten right. So guys, please remember that these numbers 97 and 98 do not get glued to anything except for the body of the actual tractor. And that's after you get the other members together before you put it on the actual arm, the track. So, all right, so that seems like it's going pretty good now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for a second. I'm going to come over here and try to loosen these up now. Hopefully I didn't mess myself all up. Oh, come on. Okay, that ought to do it. All right. So I hope I didn't mess anything up. I didn't put that much. Nope, see, I didn't put that much glue, so that's a good thing. All right, so while it's loose, check me out. I'm going to be smart here. And I'm going to put this into place first, because it's going to stay in place, and then I'll glue my woo to it. So we're going to get smart this time. So we know for a fact that the glue goes here. I'm going to do 3 little dots on these, because I don't know if these things need to be open. If they do, I got a way that I can open them. And it goes here. Okay, so glue goes on the bottom and on the back side. Now, this just gets taken right down here. There's this little square right here and gets lined up with that little square right there. And then I'm just going to lay that down on this. So now that is going to have to set up. All right, just like the other one did. And still, because I didn't use a lot of glue, I should be able to. Dudes, that actually fits better like that, but that won't work. It will if I turn them around. Guys, I know why I'm messing up. That goes in like that, I bet. But that's not the way it dang shows it. It shows it down, guys. But that fits better like that, guys. It really does. So, I'm just hoping I'm not screwing up something that's going to be put in there. I don't know, I might be. So let's go ahead and do it the way they say. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it. That's why I'm playing. That's why I'm playing with the loose one. Because it really does look like it would do better the other way, but I'm not going to fight them. They're showing me this way in the book, so that's what I'm going to do. Like so, I think is what it goes, right? So if that's the piece, it's going upward like that. It shows them going down like that. Okay. Right. So that's the way it shows that going. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh my goodness, that was bad of me. All right, so that's the way it goes, guys, because there is something that connects in over it. So you got to put the little roundy things down. So I would recommend you change them back around to where they were. Just make sure you've got everything the way it's supposed to go before you try to put it on. And like I said, putting these on and off ain't gonna hurt nothing because it's just making the glue not stick even more. All right, so again, even though I'm not agreeing with the way they're doing it, this is the way they're showing because there's something that's going to connect into here through these things, I'm sure. So we're going to go ahead and just glue that into place there and let it settle there for a couple of minutes so that it gets in. So let's do that. And I see that one came away from the wall a little bit. Let me go ahead and fix that up. So we're going to put glue here and here. And again, I broke the glue loose, so it should not prevent me from moving the dozer's arms anyway. For tracks. So let's do that. So it goes this way, goes right down there in that square piece. And I would recommend you try to make sure it's as level as possible. See, that one moved. All right, here we go. All right, so now this is here. I put the other one on. We should be good to go. It should stay in place the way I need it to. All right, so we'll pull that up to place. Make sure it's getting glued into place. Keep checking them, guys. Make sure that they're not moving around on you, or not getting loose, or not breaking up. Because once you turn it over, it might be a pain in the butt to get it turned back over without breaking something off. All right, so they all look even. They look fairly good. They all look like they're going to glue down right. So I am going to go ahead and try to put this other track on and glue it into place. So that's going to be interesting considering I have to hold this like so. All right, that should be good to go though. And then I'm just going to roll the tractor onto the one that fell off. The tractor fell off. So up and over. Oops, don't forget to put a little bit of glue on. So this time, just to make sure I get it, and I get it right in the spot, I see where the glue came off before. I'm just going to put it right on the same spot. Just get it into there. And I see they went right around there, so I'm just gonna put a little bit around there just to wet it back up. Give it a couple seconds to tacky. Make tacky on that. Looks like I missed that spot right there. All right, so make it tacky all the way down to the point. Okay, so we made it tacky, so it should jump right onto that piece. Now, just gonna take the pin there, and we'll stick it in here. We're gonna make sure that that square lines up. Get it into the square. Once you get it into the square, you can push your side over and push your piece over to where it goes. And I'm having a problem seeing it because of the light, so excuse me for a second, guys. I don't want to put it in the wrong place. There we go, like that. Goes like that, and like that, guys. And there's your tracks installed in place. All right? So again, like I said, if these do not hold into place like you need them to, just go ahead and put some glue, super glue on it. That doesn't look right, guys. I'm sorry. To me, that just doesn't look right. It really doesn't look right. It's the way they're showing it here in the instructions too. But I'm going to turn it over and make sure that I did it right. So if I turn this over, and I'm facing it that way, this way, right? Okay, turn it over and it's facing this way. That means these. Yep. All right. So I will be messing up maybe, but I'm going to change and make it look like that way. I think it needed to go, and I'm just not getting the instructions right. So give me a second here, guys, to get these off and get them turned around. I think they go like so. I really do, guys. It's just me though, I think. But I think they go like that. So let me go ahead and put them back on. There's still little stickies there, so and then I'll clean it up. And then down. That definitely looks like it fits so much better, guys. Looks like it goes on there so much better. Oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say don't listen to the instructions at this point. I guess if I run into a problem hooking up something to the back like the ditch witch, I guess I'll deal with it at that point, but these definitely look like they go differently than what the instructions are showing, or I'm just not viewing it right. So I'm putting them in the way I think that they're going to do the best. So which is going to be like so, because that's the way it looks like it's supposed to go. So we're going to do that and that, and I'm going to go ahead and put these back on just the way I think they should go, or the way it looks like. It looks to me like it goes now. So cleanup will be later. I use a little bit of glue remover and just kind of loosen it up a bit and then wipe it off or scrape it off. It is molded in color, so you can clean it up pretty good. All right, so good. All right, so now there. Gee whiz, guys. I'm telling you, that's the way it's supposed to go, and I was backwards before. See, there goes those oopses. So now, again, I'm now going to do the same thing to this other side. I believe myself, I believe that I have it right now because it looks so much stronger. It looks so much better. It doesn't have crap hanging down the edge or nothing. So we'll see what happens. Because I think there's a bar that goes in across here. So I definitely have to turn these over as well. So give me a second to turn these around as well. All right, so this one's the one that's going to be a pain in the butt to do. Okay, so we're going to put them around. We're going to put them in like so, with the angle down towards the top of the cab, because that's towards the top of the cab. I'm sorry, bottom of the cab. My bad. And you'll glue the angled side and the side that goes up against the wall. Now I'm going to pull some of it off because I don't want it all over the place. Put it on my nice model shirt. hey, let's not get stinky here. All right, same thing. Boom, into place. Just gotta put it. I just got a feeling, guys. That's all. I just got a feeling. Don't I may be screwing up here big time, but who knows? We'll see in a couple of minutes when we start to put other, or a couple of days when we start to put other stuff in the back. So it's going to go this way, guys. Ouch. Yuck. Yuck. I don't want to get it all over everything. So up underneath. Come on. All right. Look at that. It went right into place. Guys, I'm telling you right now, that instruction is just like the other things with the little pull or little rollers. You got to change things around, change them around. Don't cut it out of your video. Show everybody what it took to get everything going. Look at that. That's so much better and stronger it looks like already. And I can kind of get this, glue and stuff out of here and nobody will see the difference. It's going to have a big old huge piece of machinery hanging down underneath here. And nobody's going to pick the dang thing up. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's put the track back on, guys. All right, there might be a loose one here. I'll check it later. But just to get her done, show that we did her. Flip the way I did it, this way, and this way, and snap it into place. Oops, that one just came loose. Come on, get back in there. All right, so there, we got that basically. So we're gonna set it to the side for a second here so I can get this track on. All right, so tracks are on, track drives are on. Okay, track drives are on, track is on. We can turn it over now. The pivot arm is on the bottom. Now it's sitting up like a tractor, and now it actually should be able to pivot. There we go, guys. Okay, that's what we did. That's what we did today. All right? All right, so now we got it, and it looks fine from the rear. Everything looks great, looks like it's supposed to be. So we're going to straighten those out. Face it to me, straighten those out, make sure they're nice and straight, because that's where they go, guys, I'm telling you. It's nice and straight. Just the outer two, I bet you money. That looks so much different, so much better like that, guys. I'm sorry, I was putting it in wrong all the whole time. That's what I think. So here we go, roll in, roll in. Okay, so I made it roll. I don't want to, I'm sure it's got to, I want it to dry up and stuff, so just hang tight there, guys. Okay, all right, so we got that far done. Looks like the track is off place over here, maybe? I can't be. Nope, okay, so cool. All right, guys, we're on to the blade. And that took me an hour. I can't believe that. So let me spread them out a little bit just to get a little more even. But yep, I see it's doing perfectly fine now. It's lifting, so we're good. We're happy with it. All right, guys. So that's it. Just remember that one thing that I had to do, and I wasn't expecting to have to do that, but I did. So it doesn't look like the cross member is going back into place properly. It wasn't. So let me turn that, let me bring that back in here and put it back into there. All right, so now we got everything where it's supposed to go. Put it back down on there, and there we go. It's sitting nice and level now. Get the hood on it. All right, guys, there you go. There is a tracked bulldozer. Our next video, which will probably be tomorrow. There you go. You see that better now. Will be the start of the blade. I'm going to pull it off now, guys, and have it all ready, because I want to paint it today, so that tomorrow morning we can start installing the blade. So I'm going to pull a couple of the pieces off. We're probably going to try to get number, I want to say, where'd it go? There we go. We want to try to get numbers tomorrow done. 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe 19 and 20 if I have all the parts. I may go ahead and put these together and paint them too. And then we'll put them on probably on Friday's video, just so everybody knows. And that will be, yeah, Friday's video is where it's showing me to put everything, put the pen in the cross and that kind of stuff. So we'll worry about that down the road. But that's, and then you see it shows here that we got to put the actual blade on. Once you put the blade on, it goes down over to here to put some other parts on. It starts building the trencher, and then the trencher goes on the back of the kit after you build the trencher. So, and then that'll be it. So, but we're working on the actual working mechanisms of the tractor now. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification, hit that bell on YouTube, guys. Hit that bell so you get notifications of it. I'm going to try to do a little small video of the actual dozer and the progress, just to throw out there on TikTok. You know, I'm about 60 seconds or something, I don't know, a minute, maybe two. I keep doing that. I shouldn't do that, should I? Until it's at least dry. I keep screwing with it. I'm going to drop something. Oh, what the hell just fell off? Oh, that dang cross member again. That's that cross member that holds the blade up in here. It's supposed to stay loose, so it doesn't matter if it falls out. As long as I don't roll over it. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I appreciate everybody coming out. Robert, I saw Candy in here for a while. Dave was in here for a while. I appreciate it. Michael chopped in and said hi. I do appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. Steven stopped in and jumped in. Joseph, I appreciate Joseph, man. You was the first one to jump in this morning. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I got to tape it off before I paint the front. I know. What I'm probably going to do, just so everybody knows, what I'm probably going to end up doing tonight is going ahead and building number 15. And we'll just carry on with 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 as we go along. But I need to paint this, so I need to tape everything off and make sure I get it exactly the way I want it. And so far, guys, from what I'm seeing on the box, art, other than my front grill is not painted like theirs, which I probably will do. This is box top. I did almost. I said that too soon. I know I did. Oh my God, I know I did. I said it too soon.
But this is box top so far, guys. I have not done anything off of box top yet, except for screw up. So again, like I said, my lives mean lives, guys. If I mess up, you guys get to see it. Things to watch out for. I've never built one of these dozers before, as I'm sure a bunch of you guys watching that want to hasn't either. So you never know. Maybe you can shoot me some video and show me things that you had a problem with on one of your kits, and I'd be like, oh cool, okay, so I need to look for that. I now need to make sure that I don't have that same problem. I appreciate that. All right, so that's that. All right, guys, so we're working on it. It's getting there. I am happy with it so far. Everything lines right up. Everything sits right proper. So I hope you guys are enjoying the build as much as I am. I am going to either blacken out or chrome out the exhaust cap, the blowout cap. I'm debating on whether detailing some of these pins and bolts and stuff like that as well, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. But and the engine, this side of the engine is so yellow and plain. It really makes me want to do something to the engine, to be honest with you. I mean, if they had a cover over it, I get to see it all the time, do one thing, but they don't. So anyway, so there's your bulldozer with your track set up on it. Again, when putting these drives into place, it did not tell me to glue the back end together into there. So my assumption is once I get the bulldozer thing, everything on, there's going to be a cross member up in here somewhere, I bet you. All right. So we'll have to see. And I also see that there's a go through here. Arms go through here, and they all coincide with the other side, I bet. So there's going to be the arm that's going to come down here. It's going to come up. It's going to lift up. It's going to go up and down. So I'm going to make that happen too. I'm going to make this swivel. I don't know if it goes up and down, but if it does, I'll make that happen. Trying my best to get everything to work. It's starting to look more like a tractor. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You do the whole thing in black or the grill? Or are you talking about the blade? The blade in black? The blade's not black. Blade's silver on the front. It actually says, it shows up front here, I think we did a video of that too, the things that said the paint. Actually it does say that, so let me see where's my other set of eyes, guys? My magnifying glass. Well darn, I might not need it. Color plan. So it's saying that B is the blade. So B is silver fox. Yeah, I was right. Silver fox. I don't have silver fox, guys. I got metallic silver, and I got silver, and I got chrome. I do not have metallic fox. Now I'm assuming, or silver fox. Now I'm assuming I can do the same thing I did with the tracks and just do what the heck I want to with it, and they won't really notice. Know the exhaust. Oh, that and the air cleaner. Yeah. I got you exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking on leaving it the yellow, but just doing the exhaust cap and just doing the cap of this, just to kind of give it a little bit of black forward. And that's why I was thinking about doing other things, like putting some silver, bringing it up here. But there's going to be some silver up here too, so it'll pull together nicely. It should look 99.99% box art, guys. I'm doing the best I can on it. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I appreciate you coming out, really, guys. I love you guys for that. You guys come out and hang out with me, watch all my screw ups, and don't judge me for them. I appreciate that. It happens. I don't see too well. My hand shakes. Stuff goes wrong, bro. And like I said, if you can show me a model builder that does not have not one problem, not one, with building his kit, he's lying to you guys. I'm sorry. Unless it was a snap together, guys. And even snap together pieces break. So, but I'm just saying, I like to do my videos where you guys get to see it all. I do try to set up some now for you guys because I don't want to take your time setting it up and everything. So I have the parts numbered and stuff like that. But that's really all I do in the background. And last night I tried to get us caught up, and I did the other side of the track. So that's all the type of stuff that I do there, guys, for you. So otherwise, you guys get to watch me slip and slap and sling and everything else. No, I don't have hammered metal. I wish I did, but I don't. I wonder if I can look it up, though, on how to make it with other silver products. I wonder if I'll be able to find that out. But I'm really liking this, Rob. I appreciate it, brother. You sending me this build to do here live. You see, I'm trying my best to make sure it's all live here. You guys only missed a couple of small things, and it wasn't important things. I just rebuilt the other track over here and painted the rings around the rims and stuff like that without you guys. That's all I really did, guys. Painted the seats and stuff. That's it. That's all I really did, guys. Everything else you guys were here for. I appreciate that. I'm sure if I go back, oh my goodness, we started this almost 3 weeks ago, I think. If I go back to the first video of the unboxing, and then I think the next day we started to build it. Or maybe even that day, I don't remember. But I know everything from unboxing to now is out there on YouTube. There it is, bro. That's it. I agree with you, man. I started back a couple of years ago. I did do it as a kid, and I stopped. I got married and had some kids, and I stopped. And it had been 30 years, 20, 28 years, whatever, since I've done it. And then my wife bought me a kit for Christmas in 2019, and this all exploded. I believe me, I never thought that it would go this far, and I was just, showing my builds, and I decided to create a small little Facebook group, and then it grew into 2 groups. Now it's 3 groups. Now it's 5 platforms. And I can combine everybody and say we've probably got, I don't know what, 2,000, 2,100 followers between all the, which is amazing to me, So yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way, man, guys. And in truth, you can't say something didn't break. You didn't have to change something, or something didn't get put on the way it was supposed to, and you had to yank it off and do it again. So it happens, and that's why I like my videos the way they are clean, so you guys see it. These guys hack all that stuff out. You don't learn anything about what the mistakes were made, so that maybe you don't make that same mistake. Don't get me wrong. I give shout outs to people. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be advertising everywhere in the world for everybody in the world. I don't mind giving shout outs to people. Shoot. I enjoy the build, enjoy having you guys here talking with me too. So I'm just trying to do my thing and show you guys my thing. Hopefully you guys get something out of it. I appreciate you guys. Must like them because you come back. It's kind of like a glutton for punishment, I think, is what they would call that, guys. Get that light off. Sorry, guys. But I did promise my buddy Dave that I would give him a couple of shout outs, and this will probably be the last one for the month. But I'm going to give lads, excuse me, auto body repair and detailing. I messed that one all up there, Dave. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, lads body repair and detailing. Give them a yell at. They're in Mount Sterling, Ohio, at 182515. It's Pike, Mount Sterling, 43143. Yell at Dave, man. Tell him I sent you, and tell him I screwed all up on his ad. I'll yell out again, guys. I love you guys. I appreciate it, man. Tomorrow we will be doing. You know what? Before we leave, let's grab that blade, guys. You know what? How about that? I got a couple more minutes. It's only a little after. Let's see. Let's get the blades. Okay, so the blade. Now here we go again. I need a magnifying glass, guys. There it is. Got it. Haha. I put it in the wrong place. All right. So let's see what the numbers are telling me to get. 129. 131, 130, and 120. So 128, 129, 130, and 131. All right, cool. So let me bring my schematic up. I'm pretty much going to be positive of which ones I'm going to do. So we're going to bring that up, make it look like that. So I know what's going to be here on this one. Check out that blade, guys, man. Look how that thing's going to be huge on the front. I can't wait to get it off and show you guys how huge it's going to be. Oh, my goodness. Even my wife was like, man, that's going to be a big, yep, that's a big build. And especially considering I put it on that little boy that Paul bought me. And I put my Mac 5th wheel all the way back. It's really long. It takes up my whole, I think it's a 2.5 foot shelf almost. Just trying not to do this hard and do any damage to it. Nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do both sides of it, and then I'm going to pull it downward, across it. It is thick, guys, so you're going to have to press a bit. Okay, there we go. So I got that off. All right, so now I got to go find the actual. What number was that, guys? Okay, 130s, right? 128 to 132, or 131. 128 to 131, right? 138 to 131. Yep, 128 to 131. So not there, not there. Oh, there it is. All right, I got to find the screw. Make sure I'm getting the little ones correct. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 130, 131. 128 and 129, guys. This rail, which this came off of, same rail, okay? So this is 130, 131. Right here on this rail is 128 and 129. So 128, how is that? It doesn't, okay, I gotta have it upside down or something, guys. Or backwards or something. Oh, I did, I had it backwards, my bad. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So 128 is the top one. So I would recommend you take a pen, because it looks like there's a piece inside of it that you can write on. And I would write the number on those, because I'm gonna pop them off. So it's 128 is this one. Right, the top one's 128. So I'm going to also put 129 on the other one. So when we come back, it won't be there when I paint it, but that don't matter. It's just there until I paint it. So I know where it goes. Okay, those are the 4 pieces that are in number 15, guys. So we're clear with that, okay? So I'll have the blade. I have the blade ready to be put together. I'll go ahead and put it together here with you guys here, but I don't really want to put the whole thing together yet. Until I know that this is the part in here that gets this chrome or the silver. by the box here? Or is it the whole blade? I need to see that. Hold on. Okay, I am incorrect. Okay, on the whole insert, because this is basically an insert for this thing, guys. It's going to set something similar like so. Okay, something similar like so. So this whole insert, the whole thing, looks like it's silver. Or silver fox is what they call it. All right, so this glues in like this. Wait, I'm upside down, my bad, guys. I'm upside down. So this glues in like this, and then it's going to put your side pieces one on one side, one on the other. And that's the way. But this whole insert here looks like it's all painted. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. I'll paint that while we're off, and I'll build it while you guys are gone. And tomorrow we'll start the install of it, guys. Okay. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I do. I love you guys. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me and watching my show, including the Oopses. Maybe I should call it Joe's Oops Show instead of the PAA Live Show. Shout out to my buddy Dave. Love you, brother. Appreciate it. Shout out to my buddy Paul. Shout out to Joe Fritz, Samuel Stokes, and Chris Bryan as well, our admins and moderators at the groups. Shout out to all my patients at the Model Asylum. Shout out to all my plastic family and all my plastic family and the Model Asylum, and all my TikTokers out there that are going to check out a piece of this later on. Yeah, I don't have to even tape it, I just noticed. But there's no, what I'm going to do though, is I'm going to face it down first and paint the back of it first, and I'm going to try to scrape off just around the rim where it connects to this piece so that it's a nice clean seam, and these stay yellow. So it should be a nice clean seam once I get everything set up and I got the whole front of it nice. It's going to look just like I'm going to use the same color that I used on the tracks. So they're going to look just like the tracks. So the tracks don't look too dang bad. That one over there looks like it's dang damaged if you look at it. It looks like it's damaged. He ran over something he shouldn't have ran over. That or he was trying to do wheelies with it. Anyway, there's still a lot of parts, guys. We still got a long ways to go. Come back with me and build some more and hang out and talk to me. I appreciate and love each and every one of my followers, lovers, members, everything, man, guys. You guys are great. I never thought that it would go this far, guys, and I'm humbled that it has, and that you guys spend an hour or so with me and hang out while I build and talk to me. And I've made so many new friends and had so many people teach me things in one group or the other. People send me stuff. It's an awesome thing, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to keep doing what I do, and you guys keep doing what you do, and have a safe day, everybody, okay? I may try to chime in later on after I'm done painting and building this, or I may just shoot pictures, or I may only do it to YouTube. So have them following buttons hit, man. Get that bell so that you actually know that I'm out there. And you guys on Facebook, make sure you got that notification ready in case I put something out on YouTube. So you got to be notified about YouTube. You got to be notified about Facebook. So get those notifications on so you know when I'm popping something out. Again, I appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has an amazing day. Thanks for coming in, guys, and hanging out with me for an hour. I appreciate it. It makes my morning. And like I said, if I make one smile or one chuckle up, or makes their morning before they go out with their coffee playing with plastic, here's to you guys. Seriously, I appreciate you. We are getting new, by the way. Woo! That's some strong coffee, man. Sorry. Woo! So I want to give a shout out, Joseph, man. I appreciate you, man. You popped right in, brother. You were in within a minute of me being in, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. Steven, brother, you were next. I appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. We love you guys. I really do. Rob, you dropped in there too. Candy, I love you. Appreciate you coming in and saying good morning, guy. Or young lady. I'm so sorry, young lady. I was reading the next one down. I'm sorry, Robert. Everything is cool, baby. Michael Mine, I thank you very much for coming in too. Dave, appreciate you, brother, coming in. Hope everybody has an amazing day. I think I covered everybody. Loved everybody, and I will check you guys on the flip-flop piece of the plastic. Remember, at Plastic Addictions Anonymous, we don't hide our addiction. Take pictures and videos of it and post them for the whole world to see. So you guys enjoy your day and have a crazy, amazing plastic day. I'm out of here, guys. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Come on back and hang out with us some more. Paul, man, you keep popping in right when I'm about ready to pop off. What's up, brother? I was getting ready to pop off. I'll stay on for a couple minutes because I know you got something to say about your underwear. I don't know if you saw that yesterday, or if you've seen the post there, Joseph, but I still have Paul's skivvies hanging from my antenna on my travel trailer. And the only thing my wife had to say was, why is it still there last night? And it was still there this morning. She didn't say nothing. So I told her I was probably going to stay there until I either got old and crusty and fell apart, or they did. So But that's about it, guys. I did everything I promised to. We had a couple of oopses, Mr. Paul, and I think everybody handled it well. We didn't freak out. I didn't have to run to my editor and pop it all out. But I'm enjoying the build with you guys and talking with you guys. I really am. I try, man. I just try to make it fun, guys. I want you guys to have, I don't want you guys just to come get bored with sitting here with me, guys. That ain't no good. That ain't no fun being bored. You gotta have some kind of fun. If you can't laugh at yourself, call me. I'll laugh at you. No problem. Anyways, we're pretty much rocking and rolling, guys, with the dozer here. Next up is the big old bad blade. Just to give you guys kind of an idea of what it's going to look like. Check that bad boy out. That's going to be up front. Awesome. This whole thing going to be up front. Here we go. Let's do it right again. This way. Let's not do it wrong again, Joe. Okay, so I think if I'm doing this correct. Man, look at them big old points that you're going to hook up the things to it. Holy cow. This thing's going to take a lot of meat to hold it in place. All right, so basically, guys, there you go, man. Just think of it with silver. That's pretty badass. Robert, I love you, man. I appreciate you sending this to me, man. I'm loving the build, bro. I really am. I'm going to try to do a better little phone video of, all the little details that I did around the dashboard and stuff like that, because I did the dashboard black around the gauges, and I did all the little handles and all the little pedals, and I did some non-skid up here on the plate, which I don't think they did. So it's just rough paint, really, is what it is, and I kind of like did a matte paint. So and it should look pretty good, guys. We should be great. On the second to the last video of the build, when we're almost done with it, we got everything going. I'm going to go searching for some decals, and we're going to put it on the flatbed trailer Paul Lovelace sent to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. What happened? Lingerie, top floor, 11. I'm sorry, man, to hear that. That's a shame. Yeah, if you'd left lace ones, man, that would have been cool. I might have even put them on. Not. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph, man. I hope everything works out and get your stuff back together and everything comes together for you, bro. I hate hearing stuff like that. I do appreciate you spending your time with me, though, when you should be, when you could be doing other things, bro. I do appreciate that. I really do. Where are you, Joseph? What state and town are you in, buddy? No. Yes, I agree, Joseph. Too much information. Anyways, I'm going to be fixing them, the too much information comment, and making them wave in the air just so everybody knows. So I'll be shooting another video out of that once I get them properly hung up there like a flag, so when the wind blows, they fly in the air, guys. So I'm also thinking about spraying PAA on the front of them. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody has an amazing day. Okay, New York. Okay, so you're on the East Coast. I'm not waking you up or disturbing you. You're right along with me, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm glad you're able to come in and hang out with me. I really am. Feel free if you need to talk. You want to yell at me? Come on, give me, PM me, friend me, brother. It's all good, man. I appreciate everybody. I do. You guys got to keep watching too, because you guys, there's a big adventure coming up. It's a ways off, but I keep mentioning it because I'm excited about it. We're moving out of the state of Florida. Sometime in the next 18 months or less. Hopefully into Tennessee to our own land. My wife is right now in the process of looking. We want to get out of here before my 12-year-old gets in high school, and that is in about, I'd say 2 years, but it's not really 2 years because we're going to leave in the summer of his transition from middle school to high school. We're already going to be hopefully where we want to be. So, in Pennsylvania. Oh, I know somebody in Pennsylvania. Wow, got a cousin in Pennsylvania. Awesome. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed their day. I love you guys. Appreciate you. We are all good and going. Also, keep an eye out because the 3-in-1 Ford truck that Paul and I did has a stock engine that I'm going to be building and kind of displaying right here on my little skids that Mr. Lovelace made me, which is an amazing thing. He brought them with him. So you guys can see the little tow truck over here. From the pickup truck, there's the tow truck version. If you guys want to see the builds, you guys can go to Facebook and find the builds. Just find the Paul and Joe build off, or Paul and Joe buddy build. I forget what I called it. May even say Paul in Florida. But just look for one that says Paul and Joe and go check them out. You guys can check the builds out there and small videos there as well. I know I'm going to be annoying you guys in the next few days as well because I'm going to be creating some folders on plastic addictions to store some photos. I'm going to try to pull them out of my OneDrive. It's older photos, it's older pictures of older models, stuff like that that I've taken in the past year. I just want to store them there so I know they're there. Let's see. I think that's about it, guys. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that as well, man. Or maybe it was better for you at that point in time. I love you, brother. Out of there, bro. That's the show, guys. Later on, guys, go check YouTube and TikTok for the updated version of Paul Lovelace's Skivvies on My Antenna. The saga continues. So, check it out, guys. We are blading. I'm so stoked. We're blading, man. Up and down, up and down. I know, we're crazy. Anyways, guys, love you. I'm out here. Peace, love, happiness. Everybody do great today. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. I bet you do, brother. I bet you. I miss my grandkids too, but I don't have any grandkids right now, and my 30-year-old's sleeping on my couch at the moment. So, no prospect in the next year, hopefully. I'm not old enough yet to be a grandpa. He'd probably tell you differently. So, guys, go check out the YouTube, TikTok. Look for us on Insta. I don't even remember the Twitter account that I created. I'm going to have to go find it and check it. But we're on there as well. It's either Plastic Addictions Anonymous, PAA, or Plastic Addictions. Or it could even be Addictions Anonymous. I don't even remember. No, it's not Addictions Anonymous. But we're on those 5 platforms. Go check us out. Go, if you would, the algorithms on TikTok. If you do go to TikTok and check out our stuff, please at least watch the videos, comment, share them, like them, that kind of stuff. Because the algorithms do put us further up the board the more likes and stuff like that we get. So, and that's a good thing for us to get our name out quicker. Same thing works with YouTube. The more we share it, the more people come to YouTube, the more they talk about it, the more views we're going to get. The quicker we'll be going direct live to YouTube without having to use outbound software. So, I agree with you fully, brother. Things will always get better at the worst time. I agree. I agree. Can always look forward to it getting better on another sunshiny day. So maybe I need to put you on my buddy list put you on my send list for giving you a sunshine from Florida, sunny Florida every morning, brother. We'll pray and make sure that everything, and pray and make sure that we give good thoughts and healing thoughts and everything for you, so that hopefully everything works out for you and your life goes a little bit more smoother from the future. So we do hope for that. But I'm going to sign off, guys. Love everybody. I hope everybody had a great show. My shows are getting longer, guys. Thanks to everybody for coming out. I appreciate you. Bulldozer build continue tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Well, 10:15. You guys know how it goes. Those of you who are regulars that keep coming, know how it goes. I'll do my best to be here at 10, but it may be 10:15. So I'm out here. You guys have a great night. I'll check on you later. Bye. Thanks for coming in, guys. Alright, like, subscribe, share, follow if you guys would like to. Please do me a favor and give me a little text or give me a little message and let me know on my vids how I'm doing. You can comment on any one of them. If you're on my TikTok, I do have my Cash App up. If you'd like to donate something to the channel to help the channel out, it's perfectly fine. You're welcome to do so. I'm not asking for anything, but I did that just in case so that everybody had a way to get in contact with us. Plastic Addictions Anonymous on YouTube is Plastic Addictions Anonymous at Gmail. Plastic Addictions Anonymous 2021 at gmail.com is the direct email address for this YouTube channel. I'm shifting from YouTube to Facebook back and forth, and I am uploading stuff to Facebook and uploading to YouTube. So guys, keep checking back, hit that notification, and I'll see everybody later. Have a great night. Everybody be safe, and plastic rules, guys.